1991 in Winnipeg to provide community service to its members, provide settlement and other supports to the new Oromo immigrants and refugees, serve as a voice for the Oromo people, and promote Oromo culture within Manitoba's multicultural society. As you may all be aware of, since the last week of April 2014, our community has been saddened by ongoing killings and mass arrests of peaceful Oromo University student demonstrators by the Ethiopian federal government security forces in the regional state of Oromo, Ethiopia. Today, we are staging this peaceful rally here in Manitoba in front of the Manitoba Legislative Building to protest against those killings, arrests, beatings and tortures of peaceful Oromo University students taking place in Ethiopia to show support for their peaceful, legitimate demands and to request the government of Manitoba to urge through its diplomatic influence the government, the Ethiopian government, stop the killings of the peaceful Oromo University student demonstrators and answer their legitimate questions. The Oromo people are the single largest national group constituting more than 40% of Ethiopia's population of 90 million. About 120 years ago, the Oromo people had their own established democratic governance system known as Gada until it was lost to Ethiopian oppressor, Emperor Italy in 1886. Since then, the Oromo people have been denied their basic human, cultural, democratic, and property rights, including the right to use and develop their own language, culture, and resources, among others. Denial of these rights also continues under the secret Ethiopian regimes, Imperial Derg and EPRDF. After the socialist Derg regime lost its power to the current EPRDF government in 1991, a federal form of governance was structured seemingly to address